What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thrumi, and today I'm here to share with you guys a Town Hall 9 farming attack strategy that, well, you guys have been asking for. In the comments, I've been getting a ton of people asking for Town Hall 9 farming strategies, and without a Town Hall 9 myself, I had to go and ask my clanmates for what they are using, and I have a strategy that I think is a good one, can get you a star, and can get you all of the loot in some of these bases that you'll find down in Crystal Leagues. Let's take a look at it, guys. Let's see what this looks like. 4, 3, 2, 1. As many of you guys know, I've recently made my switch from Town Hall 10 up to Town Hall 11. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of farming to do myself. So what I'm going to do with you right now is share with you 3 farming attacks that were shared with me by a clanmate that are for the Town Hall 9 level. And then I'm going to go into a live farm with you guys at the Town Hall 11 level just for some fun. So if I go into the attacks right here, you'll see Bitter Frost is the clanmate who shared this. He's from Red Onslaught. And if we pause for a moment and take a look at the composition, you'll see there are Barbs and Archers, familiar with that Barch strategy. You also have some Giants for tanking, Goblins for those big, quick Goblin grabs of that loot, Wall Breakers to get into the compartments, and even a bunch of Wizards for that high DPS, you know, toughness, I guess, that you might sometimes need in some of these attacks. So you have a little bit of everything. It doesn't cost a ton to cook up this army, and it's highly efficient. As you can see, the bases that we're attacking right here are fairly dead or completely dead bases in Crystal League. Crystal League is the place to farm. Town Hall 9, 10, 11, it doesn't matter. You're going to want to farm in Crystal League, and this is how it's done. What Butter is doing right here, or I should say Bitter, he's going around picking off anything that he can with those archers. Some of those outside compartments, he's using some of those outside collectors, things that really just have tons of loot sitting in them. Now, he also wants to grab stars at the same time. He doesn't like going in and just getting the loot with 0 stars. He likes to pull out 1 star. So as you can see, that's what the Giants are for, that's what the Wizards are for, and if he needs to use his Queen, which I don't believe he does in any of these attacks right here, guys, then he could use the Queen if need be to pick away a little bit more percentage. But as you can see, Giants pushed in, the Wizards are in behind, doing a little bit of support, grabbing those collectors behind those walls as well, even getting the Dark Storage, working on the elixir storage over here and that gold storage. A couple of goblins rushed in, but basically, guys, this is a strategy where you surround a base with whatever troops will be most efficient at that area of the base. I don't even know this attack has a name right here, guys. You have your Giants for tanking, Wall Breakers to get into the walls, Goblins to clean up some easy loot, and the Barbs and Archers, which you know from the Barch strategy. And again, you have those Wizards that can push into the base when you need to take down some buildings quickly where the Archers really can't get it done. And as you can see in that raid right there, very quick, very cheap, 600,000 gold, 600,000 elixir, and 1,200 dark elixir. Let's look at the second attack that he's shared with us. And it's a very similar looking base. As you can see in this base, it is not a dead base, but it is a base that has not been collected in a while. And as you can see, these collectors on the outside filled with 600,000 of each. He's going to use those archers around the outside just to kind of pick away. Now, when I farm, guys, I don't care about my cups. As long as I'm somewhere in the Crystal League, I'm happy. It doesn't matter if it's Crystal 3 all the way up to Crystal 1. That's where I like to try and hang out. So I usually use Barch as long as I can. If I get 0 stars, it's fine. And then I'll do my minor farming all the way up. But again, that's a Town Hall 10 and a Town Hall 11 strategy, being that at Town Hall 9, you don't have those minors. But these Barbs, Archers, Wizards, Giants, you have all that, and all you need to do is be a little bit patient, find the bases that have that loot that they're just giving away to you, and go grab it. There's no trick to it, guys, and probably the best strategy to do this is Barch. This is a modification of Barch, offering a little bit of tanking, a little bit more DPS with those Wizards. Costs a little bit more than Barch will, but it will get you the stars that you're looking to get if you don't want a 0 star. As you can see, the Giants are coming in from the north right now, and there's going to be a bunch of troops in behind helping with support. Wall Breakers are coming in as well. There they go, opening up that compartment, and the Giants, Wizards, they're all going to go in there. Under heal as well, even using a spell in this composition. Here are a few goblins doing some work on that dark drill. They work, if you don't know about the goblins, guys, I mean, No one really uses goblins very much. Maybe Clash Bashing, he uses Goblin Knife, I think. But they collect resources much quicker than any other troops. So although they're very fragile, they collect quickly, and they actually go after the Town Hall as well, because the Town Hall does hold resources. So it's already a 1-star hit, grabbing all the loot from the base. You're looking at 700,000 gold, 600,000 elixir, and again around 1,200 dark elixir. Doesn't look like they're going to get into the core of the base, which is fine. You don't need to get every single drop of loot out of all these bases. These armies, they train up pretty quickly. They're fairly inexpensive, and you could just keep raiding one raid after the other. We could double time through this, because really it's just this wizard doing a little bit of work. He's going to be taken out by the wizard tower and the archer tower, and with the queen in the composition, she's not going to be dropped in. That's going to be the raid for another big loot raid. And I have one more for you guys, and then I'm all excited to get into my loot raid myself. This one here, he's going against another Town Hall 9, and what do you notice, guys? Completely dead, because in Crystal League, there are tons of dead bases. Why not farm in Crystal? I don't understand why people won't farm in Crystal League. The loot bonus is not that huge. In Crystal 1, I believe it's 70,000 gold, 70,000 elixir. Not sure of the dark. But, you know, there's so much loot in these bases, and it costs so little to get it. It's really easy to do. I mean, if you're farming up in higher leagues where you need to build war armies, it costs you 300,000 elixir to build those armies. Where here, this army probably only costs around 100,000 elixir, if that. I don't even think it would cost that much. So, Barbs in, Archers in, just using that Barch strategy along the outside here. Barbs in front tanking, Archers behind, and grabbing the loot right there. And we're going to have the kill squad coming in soon, because you can see he only has 18% of this base right now. Opens up the walls. Here come the giants. He's going in right here. Going to get those elixir collectors as well. And as you can see, there don't seem to be collectors anywhere else around the base. It's really just these ones right in front of them. The wizards are going to clean all that up. The giants under heal are doing a nice job. We got wizards just basically, oh, rage. Why don't we throw a rage in there and tear stuff up a little bit more? Again, he's hunting for that 1-star attack right here, and that 1-star attack he's going to get. Giants are going to tank their way around. Wizards are going to do a little bit of work, not take anything over there, but this heal spell right here, keeping those wizards alive, keeping the giants alive, raging them up again. So he has decided to spend some elixir on these spells so that he can get the 50%. If you don't care about stars, you could have saved yourself quite a bit, because you really wouldn't have even need to break in unless you want to get those 2 elixir pumps. But he wanted that 1 star, perfectly fine. That's his ordeal, and you guys can choose what you want to do, really, star or not. Now, I said I was going to go in for an attack, and what am I using right now, guys? I'm using Barch. I go with my Barbs, my Archers. I could care less if I get a star on this attack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go hunt for a base and see what I can find. I'll be back in a minute when I find something that's offering me a ton of loot that's easy to grab. Looks as if I found some loot here, guys. It's a Town Hall 10. I don't believe it's dead, but there is a lot of loot in these collectors on the outside. I'm not going to get all the loot, but I am going to get a good amount of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my barbarians in all along this side of the base. Single finger on each side, and then the archers in right behind. Hopefully they can clear out a bunch of it. We'll see how much work they do. Remember, I do have my heroes available if I need them to be used. Now I'm going to go in from the bottom. I'm going to go with all my barbarians right over here. Oh, not all, but a bunch of my archers in right behind, because I got to see what's going on the other side of the base. I may need a few more of those archers. And actually, the archers are doing a pretty nice job right here, guys. I'm probably not even going to need my heroes. I'm not going to maybe go after that right there. That may be nice to grab, easy on the outside. And look at this attack. It's going pretty well. I'm actually going to get a star on it also. It's going to be okay. We're doing all right. We're going to go with the archers right there to take down that mine. My queen, I usually don't like to lose too much health on her, but I'll pop her ability right here, get the last of that elixir, and what I do is I jump right out of there just like that. And not as huge as the loot that we just found, but a very easy raid right here, guys. About 300,000 of each and about 1,000 dark elixir. Really inexpensive to cook up, and really quick to do. So that's been it for today, guys. Little basic attack strategy using the Town Hall 9 composition that I just showed you. There are many that we can use, guys, and I'm going to come at you guys with a couple of different ones as well. I'll talk to some other clanmates that use different strategies, and I'll bring those strategies to you so you can try them out. But if you're looking for cheap, if you're looking for effective, and if you're looking for 1-star capabilities, this is a great Town Hall 9 farming attack for you. Just make sure that you're waiting for those bases that are pretty dead or that have a lot of collectors on the outside that are full, or that you are prepared to not grab yourself a star. And remember, Crystal League is where you want to be. Even high gold league, you could probably find a bit of loot, but Crystal is where it's at, guys. It's where I like to hang out. And as you can see, my base is farming up pretty nicely actually already. My Grand Warden is going to level 5. I've only been at Town Hall 11 for a few days. I already have my Queen to level 42. Thank you, Magic Books. That has been great, working well for me. And right now, guys, the 1 gem boost is going on. So if you don't, you may as well boost all of your collectors. It costs 17 gems for 24 hours to boost all of your gold, all of your elixir, and all of your dark drills. So it's definitely worth it. Fill up on loot, which also means it's a great time to farm because other people are doing that. They're forgetting to collect, and you could find so much loot in these collectors, guys. Farm and Crystal, use this strategy. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, guys, you should definitely go ahead and do that right now. I want to remind you that this weekend on the Spring Trap, which is a live show that Cleric Dragoon and I throw every single week on Sunday, 10 p.m., we have Lady B coming to the show. One of One Hive's greatest live streamers. She's awesome. She's gonna be a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys can be here to watch that with us. In addition, I live stream Friday nights, just some Clash of Clans casual farming fun with you guys. But that's been it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you want to chat with me, find me over on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. But guys, that's been it. I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.